Shalom. Welcome to Rabbi Kaufman's Understanding the World. I'm joined in the studio by Mark Finkelstein today, and I would like to thank Temple B'nai Jeshurun and all of our listeners, and also the Jewish Federation of Greater Des Moines for their ongoing support of our ability to do this show. Let's start with the world in 5 minutes. There are a lot of different things going on. Obviously, there's a great deal of concern right now about military aggression coming from Russia in the Crimea and Ukraine, essentially against Ukraine, but specifically in the Crimea region, with concerns about what else Russia may be planning on doing. The United States has been in a posture of standing down from the Cold War for quite some time now, and it appears that we may need to change that posture. That's certainly not a very popular position for any president to be in, and it has economic implications as well as policy implications, both for the United States and for Europe. So the concern of what Russia's actual plans are going forward is not insignificant, and maybe Mark and I will talk a little bit more about that today. We certainly will be addressing it in the weeks to come as we deal more with the situation in Crimea and possibly other places where Russia may be interested in involving themselves. There are developments in the peace process. The major developments are all negative, meaning that what's been happening in the peace process lately anyway has been the Palestinian Authority reaching out to its Arab neighbors and getting them to enforce convictions against making compromises in the peace process. In the meantime, you have an Israeli government that passed a referendum a couple of weeks ago, actually, that basically says they have to have a national referendum in order to passed a vote in the Knesset that basically says they have to have a national referendum to approve any peace agreement. So both of those things individually are significantly problematic for the immediate possibility of any kind of progress in the peace talks. There's a lot of belligerence going on. There was a Jordanian judge who got in a fight of some nature with some Israeli border guards. He happened to be a Palestinian Jordanian who was killed by an Israeli soldier, and that has caused a lot of problems among the Palestinian population in Jordan, and that has in turn caused the Jordanian government to have to take a harder stance against the Israeli government, and this comes at a time when there's a lot of instability in Jordan and a lot of cooperation necessary between the Jordanian government and the Israeli government because of the events in Syria, refugees, their water issues, their gas issues, there are any number of issues in which the Israeli government and the Jordanian government have to cooperate, not even involving the peace process, which is going to be a huge security issue for both nations. So all of those things are going on right now. You just had this week al-Sisi, the current military leader of Egypt, declare that he's running for president, and we have certainly concerns about the stability of Egypt, but we also have concerns about a hardcore nationalist who has built up ties with Russia, who is not necessarily the biggest fan of Israel in that position as running the government of Egypt. So there are a lot of things going on in the region, and there are also things going on in this country where there in two different places this week, there were boycott, divestment, sanctions proposals that were voted down, very strongly voted down, as a matter of fact. And we can talk a little bit about what BDS is, maybe, and why these things are getting voted down. So there's a lot to talk about today, and we will get to it all right after this short break.
From the RE/MAX Real Estate Concept Studios, this is Webcast One Live.
I'm Brian Leach, owner and general manager of Service Legends. I brought along a couple of the home comfort heroes.
Hi, I'm Tammy Wells.
I am Nick Wondershide.
I'm Administrative Manager
I am the Senior Technician.
from Service Legends.
It seems like every good thing, when you feel it to the bone that it's good, there's a lot of hard work put behind it. I don't think that you can fake it and have it turn out good.
You know, if we seem like, okay, that's just weird, it's just a furnace, why would you believe so deeply in a furnace? It's not just that, you know, we want to show the world that you can have good service.
Yeah, I mean, it's got to be, it's your home.
You know, it's built into our daily trainings, it's built into our culture, that we're going to do whatever it takes to have each client say they love us, period.
That's why we spend all the hours in the training that we do. And if we guarantee it's going to be a good experience for you, or else it's free, what type of work do you think we're going to do?
There is a guarantee.
Temperature selection guarantee, fixed right or it's free guarantee, comfort guarantee, best value guarantee. All of these guarantees hold us accountable to ensuring that we exceed your expectations. And if for whatever reason we'd fail and we can't make it right, we guarantee all of those guarantees with a 100% money back guarantee.
I mean, if you don't think that your technician can fix it right, are you going to say that to a client? No.
You don't have to worry about having a technician come to your house.
We drug test, background check all of our team members. We put safe people in your home. Each and every one of our service techs, 400 hours a year in training.
You tell it the minute they walk in the door. They know what they're doing, they've done their homework, and they actually truly care about what you want.
Because at the end of the day, you're the person that makes sure I have a job.
They're going to be listening. They're going to want to know what your challenge